bus stop glowing. Rain on the schedule board. I got to the bus stop 20 minutes too early, which really meant I arrived exactly when I needed to. The shelter stood beneath a flickering neon sign, throwing blue reflections across wet concrete. Rainwater collected near the curb, turning street lights into broken paintings. A guy in a work uniform sat at the far end of the bench, staring at traffic like he was waiting for answers instead of transportation. His lunchbox rested beside him, still unopened, like the day wasn't completely finished yet. Across the street, a convenience store cashier swept the entrance for the third time, trying to stay awake into morning. Everybody working on something, even if it was just surviving the night. Neon stop, cold rain, waiting for the next train. Keep moving through the gray, find another way. Neon stop, blue glow, watching headlights come and go. Keep walking through the dark, holding on to a spark. The route display blinked between arrival times and error messages, not committing to either one. A teenager arrived carrying a skateboard under one arm, headphones on, living somewhere nobody else could hear. He checked the schedule once, then stopped caring. Probably learned the same lesson everybody does. The bus comes when it comes, the city decides. Not you. A taxi splashed through a puddle too fast, water rolling across the pavement, then silence again. Just rain tapping against plastic panels above us, keeping rhythm better than any clock. Neon stop, cold rain, waiting for the next train. Keep moving through the gray, find another way. Neon stop, blue glow, watching headlights come and go. Keep walking through the dark, holding on to a spark. The bus appeared as a pair of distant lights, small at first, then growing larger through the rain. Nobody celebrated, nobody smiled, just people standing up, gathering bags, preparing to continue. The doors open with a tired hiss, warm air spilling onto the sidewalk. I stepped inside and looked back once. The bus stop already empty again, still glowing, still waiting for the next person carrying too much on a random night. Neon stop, still shines through the weather, through the time. Keep moving through the storm, trying to stay warm. Neon stop, lights blur, nothing's ever really sure. Keep rolling through the night, toward another light. Neon stop, one last glance, one more passing chance. Keep going, don't explain. Tomorrow comes again. Bus doors closing, neon fading behind me. Pump clicking, empty road humming. I pulled into the gas station because I needed to stop pretending I wasn't tired. The neon sign buzzed above the roof, half of it working, half of it fighting to stay on. The place looked like it existed outside normal time, just me, and the night shift attendant inside a small glass box. He didn't look up at first, just kept watching watching a tiny screen like it mattered more than the road outside. I walked past the pumps, all of them empty except mine. The air smelled like fuel and cold metal. I stood there holding the nozzle, watching numbers climb like they meant something personal. Midnight stop, no sound, empty roads all around. Keep moving through the haze, through these endless days. Midnight stop, cold light, broken neon in the night. Keep driving through the dark, following a fading spark. Inside the shop, a coffee machine was dripping slowly into a plastic cup. The attendant finally spoke, just one sentence. Long night? I nodded. Didn't need anything more than that. Outside, a truck rolled in, then left again before I even finished paying attention. A poster on the wall was peeling off at the corner, advertising something nobody probably remembers anymore. I checked my phone, no urgent messages, just noise pretending to be important. I put it back in my pocket and listened to the hum of refrigerators instead. The midnight stop, no sound, empty roads all around. Keep moving through the haze, through these endless days. Midnight stop, cold light, broken neon in the night. Keep driving through the dark, following a fading spark. When I finished filling up, I didn't leave right away. Just stood there for a moment, watching the hose drip the last drops of fuel back into the ground. The attendant turned the sign off one section at a time, like shutting down pieces of the world. I got back into the car and the engine felt different somehow, like it knew we were heading somewhere without asking why. The station disappeared in the mirror, small, still glowing, still awake. Long after I stopped needing it. Midnight stop. Midnight stop. Midnight stop. Time bends, nothing starts, nothing ends. Keep moving through the night under fading light. Midnight stop, stay low, only roads that don't know. Keep rolling through the gray, find another way. Midnight stop, one last turn, one more lesson left to learn. Keep driving, don't explain, through the quiet rain. Gas station gone. Road stayed open. Train doors closing. Midnight reflected in the glass. I caught the last train with 30 seconds left on the platform clock. Not running, not rushing, just arriving at the exact moment the night decided. The carriage was almost empty, rows of seats holding forgotten conversations. A man asleep with his head against the window, a student reading the same page for 10 minutes. Cleaner carrying equipment like tomorrow had already started. I sat near the back, watching the city slide across the glass street lights, stretching into long yellow lines, then breaking apart again. Every station looked familiar and completely different at the same time. Last train, window view, city lights passing through. Keep decisions nobody reacted to, like everyone already knew where they were going or stopped caring. Outside apartment windows glowed above quiet streets. Somebody washing dishes, somebody watching television, somebody staring at the ceiling instead of sleeping. The train connected all of it without belonging to any of it. A teenager stepped off at the next station, leaving behind an empty seat and a half-finished energy drink. Tiny evidence that somebody was here. Then wasn't. Last train, window view, city lights passing through. Keep moving through the gray, miles away. Last train, cold rails, every story leaves a trail. Keep rolling through the dark, holding on to a spark. The farther we traveled, the quieter everything became. Fewer passengers, fewer lights, fewer reasons to stay awake. I watched my reflection a bit stronger in the window as the outside world faded into darkness. For a moment, it felt like riding between realities. One inside the train, one outside, neither asking questions. Then my station arrived, the doors opened, cold air entered, and the journey became footsteps again. Last train still runs under artificial suns. Keep moving through the night toward another light. Last train fades slow where the restless always go. Keep walking through the strain, don't stay the same. Last train, one last ride, leaving yesterday behind. Keep going, don't explain. Life moves like a train. Doors closing behind me. Tracks disappear into darkness. Traffic lights stuck on red. Nobody waiting anymore. I stood at the crosswalk longer than I needed to. Not because of traffic, because of habit. The neon sign above the corner store flickered like it was tired of existing. Red, then half red, then almost nothing. A bus passed without stopping. A taxi slowed down, then changed its mind. The city felt like it was thinking too hard about where to go next. My shoes were already wet from earlier rain. Cold pavement sticking to every step I took. A couple argued quietly under an awning. Their voices never rising above street noise, but still heavy enough to feel. I didn't cross, I just waited, like the light owed me an answer. Red light, hold still, broken time, no will. Keep waiting through the night, under broken light. Red glow, fade slow, nobody really knows. Keep moving through the pain, do it all again. A delivery rider stopped beside me, checked his phone, shook his head, then laughed for no reason that made sense. He didn't say anything, just adjusted his helmet and rode off into the intersection. I watched him disappear between headlights, like he knew something I didn't. The crosswalk beep finally started, that annoying sound that means now or never. Still I didn't move, not because I was scared, because I wasn't ready. There's a difference people don't talk about. Street musician across the road packed up his guitar like even the night had finished. Listen, red light, hold celebration, no meaning, just a switch. I crossed slowly. Halfway through I realized nobody was actually watching. That's the strange part. You think the world is waiting for your decision, but it keeps moving either way. On the other side, the street felt the same, just different direction. The neon sign flickered one last time and went out like it finally gave up trying to be seen. I kept walking forward, not sure where the night ended, or if it did. Red light still burns, every step never learns. Keep moving through the gray, find another way. Red light, lost sound, feet still on the ground. Keep pushing through the fear, nothing stays here. Red light, one last run, underneath, no sun. Keep walking through the dark, still chasing a spark.